The flickering streetlights cast long shadows as I stepped into the chilling night. Desperation clung to me like a shroud. The pandemic had swallowed my job, and I grasped at any opportunity that offered a glimmer of stability. A mysterious medical office, seeking a nighttime assistant, promised just that. Little did I know, my pursuit of a livelihood would lead me down a nightmarish path. As the rideshare pulled up, its headlights cut through the gloom, revealing a driver with a stoic expression. I hesitated but climbed into the back seat, my breath misting the cold air. The hum of the engine seemed to murmur promises of a paycheck and stability. But as the city lights faded behind us, a disconcerting silence settled, broken only by the rhythmic hum of the tires on deserted streets. The GPS guided us through labyrinthine alleys, the surroundings growing more desolate with each turn. Unease clutched at my chest, and I questioned the route. But the driver remained silent, his eyes fixed on the road ahead. Soon, we arrived at the supposed destination, an abandoned industrial park cloaked in shadows. My pleas to the driver fell on deaf ears as he instructed me to get out. Alone in the darkness, I watched the Ridishare speed away, leaving me stranded in an industrial graveyard. Panic gnawed at my resolve. This wasn't the medical office I anticipated. Faint moonlight revealed the skeletal remains of factories, their windows shattered like hollow eyes. As I stumbled deeper into the heart of the industrial wasteland, an unsettling feeling crawled up my spine, a sensation of being watched. The air thickened with an ominous energy, and I quickened my pace, desperate to escape the clutches of this forsaken place. A distant noise echoed through the silence, a haunting melody that sent shivers down my spine. I turned a corner, and there, beneath a flickering streetlight, stood a figure in tattered clothes, their face obscured by shadows. The stranger's laughter, a chilling resonance of madness, reverberated through the abandoned structures. Fear rooted me to the spot as the figure approached. With each step, their laughter intensified, a cacophony that drowned out the hum of the night. My mind raced, grappling with the inexplicable nature of my predicament. Who was this person, and why were they here in this desolate place? As the stranger emerged from the shadows, their face was revealed, a mask of twisted delight, eyes gleaming with malevolence. A voice, a grotesque parody of sanity, whispered, "No safe ride for you." The world blurred as I stumbled backward, the laughter melding with the dissonant symphony of the industrial park. In a desperate bid for escape, I sprinted through the labyrinthine alleys, the stranger's laughter trailing behind like a haunting specter. My breaths became ragged, each turn leading me deeper into the tangled web of abandonment. Just when despair threatened to consume me, I stumbled upon the road, greeted by the distant glow of city lights. Gasping for air, I flagged down a passing car, its driver bewildered by my disheveled appearance. The industrial park, a fading nightmare in the rearview mirror, left me haunted by the sinister laughter that lingered in the recesses of my mind. In the pursuit of opportunities, always prioritize your safety. Trust your instincts. If a situation feels off, it probably is. Verify details, share your whereabouts with someone you trust, and be cautious of unfamiliar locations. In the darkness, dangers lurk, and a single wrong turn can lead to a nightmarish encounter. Your safety is paramount. Never compromise it for the promise of a brighter tomorrow. In the heart of a dense forest, where sunlight struggled to penetrate the thick canopy, my friends and I embarked on a summer adventure, a quest to explore the mysterious and abandoned. Armed with curiosity and a sense of daring, we stumbled upon the eerie remnants of forgotten lives, their stories whispered by the rustling leaves and creaking branches. Our journey took a chilling turn when we discovered a peculiar cottage, nestled deep within the woods. Its dilapidated facade spoke of a bygone era, and an unsettling air clung to it like a ghostly shroud. Despite our instincts urging us to turn back, the allure of the unknown propelled us forward. The cottage stood silent, an ominous invitation that begged to be accepted. The air was heavy with anticipation as we cautiously stepped inside, the floorboards creaking beneath our weight. Dust danced in the filtered sunlight that managed to pierce through cracked windows, revealing the remnants of forgotten lives, a decaying table, faded wallpaper peeling at the edges, and an old rocking chair swaying with an otherworldly rhythm. The atmosphere grew tense as we ventured further. Unearthly growls echoed through the hollow spaces, sending shivers down our spines. Our footsteps mingled with those of unseen entities, creating a disconcerting symphony that hinted at the spectral inhabitants watching our every move. In a room cloaked in darkness, we encountered a mirror covered in a layer of grime. As we wiped away the filth, our reflection stared back at us, but something was amiss. The faces in the mirror contorted, revealing twisted, grotesque versions of ourselves. Fear gripped our hearts, and the unsettling feeling that we were no longer alone intensified. Attempting to shake off the unease, we pressed on, determined to unravel the mysteries of the abandoned cottage. That determination waned when we witnessed a dark mass materializing before us, a shapeless entity that seemed to draw energy from our fear. Panic set in, and we hastily retreated, the malevolent force trailing behind like a shadow that refused to be left behind. As we emerged from the cottage into the fading daylight, a profound sense of dread lingered. The forest seemed to whisper sinister secrets, and the air was charged with an energy that transcended the natural realm. Our journey back was fraught with inexplicable events, a chilling wind that carried disembodied whispers, fleeting glimpses of phantom figures, and the persistent feeling that we were being watched. The following days were marred by a series of ominous events. Objects moved of their own accord, and the dark mass continued to haunt our every step. Sleep became an elusive luxury as nightmares intertwined with waking reality. The boundaries between the tangible and the ethereal blurred, leaving us trapped in a waking nightmare. Desperation led us to seek the guidance of a local paranormal investigator. His somber expression mirrored our growing terror as he spoke of the cottage's dark history, a place where rituals were performed and malevolent entities were unleashed. The sinister secrets of the abandoned cottage had woven themselves into the fabric of our lives. As we attempted to rid ourselves of the haunting, the investigator left us with a chilling piece of advice, an ominous truth that resonates to this day. Some doors, he said, once opened, can never be fully closed. The echoes of the past linger, and the spirits that roam may claim a part of you. And so, to those who may heed this cautionary tale, remember the consequences of curiosity. The abandoned may be so for a reason, and the secrets they hold can ensnare the unwary. In the shadows of forgotten places, darkness waits patiently, ready to seize those who dare to disturb its slumber. The abandoned cottage serves as a chilling reminder that some mysteries are best left untouched, for the price of revelation may be one's very soul. The wind whispered through the desolate fields as we approached the abandoned RAF base in the heart of rural England. The crumbling buildings, remnants of a bygone era, loomed against the overcast sky. Nostalgia tinged our excitement as a group of friends, united by memories of carefree childhood adventures, embarked on a journey to revisit the echoes of the past. The rusty gate creaked open, a reluctant welcome to the forgotten grounds that once buzzed with the vitality of military personnel. We wandered through the skeletal remains of barracks, hangars, and mess halls, our laughter echoing against the cold walls. The air was thick with the scent of dampness and decay, a testament to the years the base had spent abandoned. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the concrete landscape, our nostalgia turned to trepidation. In the fading light, the base took on a spectral quality, and the memories of youthful adventures were replaced by an eerie silence that clung to the air. The first sign of the supernatural manifested as rhythmic tapping echoing through the empty corridors. We exchanged nervous glances, attributing the sound to our imagination or the wind playing tricks. But as we ventured deeper, the tapping evolved into distinct footsteps, marching in sync with the beat of our anxious hearts. Unease settled over us like a fog, when we entered the mess hall, where the taps transformed into whispers. Incoherent phrases danced through the air, weaving a disconcerting melody that sent shivers down our spines. The voices seemed to emanate from the very walls, each word a chilling reminder of a presence unseen. Panic gripped our group as we retreated through the darkened halls, the voices pursuing us like phantom shadows. "Remember," they murmured, the words dripping with a haunting familiarity that defied explanation. Our brisk pace turned into a desperate sprint for safety, the echoes of the past pursuing us with relentless determination. In the final moments before escaping the base, the voices reached a crescendo, a cacophony of memories, regrets, and the anguish of bygone years. We burst through the gate, gasping for breath, our hearts pounding in sync with the fading echoes. As we caught our breath in the safety of the moonlit fields, we exchanged bewildered glances. The supernatural encounter had shattered our sense of security, leaving us questioning the reality we once knew. The abandoned RAF base, a relic of history, now bore the indelible mark of a haunting that transcended time. Dear listener, tread carefully when revisiting the echoes of the past. Nostalgia may veil the hidden horrors that lie dormant in abandoned places. The voices of history, though silent, may awaken in the most unexpected ways. Before venturing into the unknown, consider the consequences of disturbing the sanctity of forgotten grounds. Some echoes are better left undisturbed, for the past, once awakened, may haunt your present with a vengeance.